New London is this beautiful gem of a city by the sea. We're small in square footage, but big in heart and spirit.
It is such a diverse place where you come and you can meet so many different types of people, and it is so powerful to be able to walk down the street and you might hear someone speaking Creole and you might hear someone else speaking Spanish, and there's so many different perspectives to learn from.
NRPA is proud to lift up the work of Parks and Recreation as community wellness hubs. They serve as trusted gathering places that connect members of the community to services and resources and opportunities to promote their health and well-being. And a lot of that work is done in partnerships. So bringing partners to the table and leveraging their skills and their expertise is such a crucial way to advance health and well-being and to center needs of the community based on the unique skills that each partner brings to the table.
My friends and neighbors who live here with me have such a sense of community belonging and connectedness and being there for each other. And that extends to our recreation department and all of the community partners on the Parks as a Community Wellness Hubs project.
The exciting thing about community wellness hubs is they can look a variety of different ways based on the unique needs of each community. They can be a physical space where people can come and access programs and services and connection. They can be policies and practices that advance systems level change that really address the social determinants of health and make sure needs are met across the 7 dimensions of well-being. Or best of all, they can be a combination of both, where there's a location that folks can access as well as benefit from the policies and practices that will serve them in the future.
We're really fortunate in the city of New London to have so many community partners who come together, each bringing their strengths and their resources and their knowledge base, and most importantly, their connections to the community, creating opportunities for everybody to achieve their individual health goals.
The city has invested a huge amount of money to build a community center, which is going to be our wellness hub as soon as we open the door. New London Rec Department has put a lot of time into doing a community assessment in which we had gone out into the community to get their input as to what is going to take place and what the programs that are going to be offered on day one when we open the door.
New London's approach to planning for their community wellness hub was really inspiring. They conducted a large number of community discussions or focus groups with so many different organizations.
We had 22 organizations who participated and a total of 46 focus groups. We had approximately 400 residents who participated in the focus groups.
Those discussions centered on what those individuals would want to see in their community center that's being built in the coming years. Those findings are going to be so helpful for the recreation department as they come up with their program activity guide and determine what types of programs to provide once the community center is opened and for many years into the future.
When we were thinking about a community center over 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to go to Hartford to advocate for it. To see it come to fruition, it is mind-blowing. And I had the opportunity this year to be the president of the council and to be able to sign a document to allocate $40 million for the community center was surreal.
The community center is intended for the residents of the city of New London, so it was really important to include them in the decision-making process and to know what their wants and needs were.
I felt so heard and so acknowledged throughout the entire meetings. I felt like the people and the facilitators and the individuals that were facilitating the meetings were actually people and leaders in the community that felt that they wanted to help out the youth, they wanted to help out individuals in New London.
Centering Parks as Community Wellness Hubs is such an important way to lift up the voices of community members and ensure that needs are being met and gaps are being filled and wants are being addressed. And it's exciting to see that work done on the local level.
I think there's so many resources in New London that it's really difficult for people to know all of the different things that are going on, whether it be that they need SNAP and WIC support, or whether they are looking for the farmer's market, or whether they need a place to go in and pick up meals on Wednesdays because they really are in a hard time. We'll have all those resources and information together so we can provide that support.
What a community may need today may not be what they need in 3 or 4 or 5 years. So it'll be important to continue to include the community members in this decision-making process so they continue to feel that the community center is for them and represents their needs and wants.
It takes partnership. It takes each of us coming together, bringing those connections and that knowledge base to advance the collective vision of creating a healthy community.
The New London Recreation Department and their partners have done such a wonderful job centering equity in their work. They've spent a lot of time designing and sharing community needs assessments, conducting community focus groups, and creating feedback loops to ensure that this is a space where everybody feels safe and welcome to enjoy the benefits of Parks and Recreation.